It is my pleasure to introduce today's moderator, Ms. Himani Bakshi. Ms. Himani Bakshi is an educator whose teaching philosophy goes beyond traditional instruction. With her master's in literature from Lady Shri Ram College, Delhi University, she brings a deep academic foundation to her role as a senior secondary English teacher at Modern School, Barakamba Road. Her approach is centered on experiential learning, ensuring students engage with literature in meaningful ways. She fosters an environment where young minds think critically, feel deeply, and express themselves authentically, making literature a transformative experience rather than just a subject to study. Her passion extends beyond the pages of a book. She nurtures empathy and thoughtfulness, believing in the power of language to shape individuals who are not only academically strong but also emotionally and socially aware. Hearty welcome, Ms. Himani. Please proceed. The stage is yours.
Thank you so much. That was very heartening. Salam sir, should I proceed?
Yes, definitely, please.
Yes, sir. Good evening, esteemed educators and participants. It is my honor to serve as your moderator for today's insightful session on NEP 2020, Deciphering Learning Outcomes at the Foundational Stage. As we gather here this evening, we are reminded that the foundational years form the very bedrock of a child's educational journey. It is here that values, creativity, curiosity, and a love for learning take root. Today's discussion is dedicated to exploring how National Education Policy 2020 guides us in nurturing meaningful learning outcomes at this stage, ensuring every child flourishes holistically. In the words of Maria Montessori, early childhood education is the key to the betterment of society. This perfectly resonates with our theme, emphasizing the role of educators in shaping not just students' skills, but their lives. On behalf of Extra Mile Education and Training, I extend a heartfelt welcome to each one of the educators who continue to reflect, adapt, and innovate for the benefits of young learners. A warm thank you to Dr. Abdul Salam and the Extra Mile team for giving me this opportunity to moderate today's session. Before we move ahead, a quick, simple guideline to ensure a smooth session. Please type your queries in the chat box during the session. If you wish to ask something live, kindly use the raise hand feature and wait to be invited. To access your certificate, kindly fill the form that would be shared via the link at the end of the session. Let's begin our session by hearing from the visionaries behind this learning initiative. Firstly, I have the pleasure of introducing Dr. Abdul Salam sir, the founder and CEO of Bharat Transformers and Academic Group and Extra Mile Education and Training. He's a distinguished CBSE resource person and master trainer and also serves as an assessor for the National Accreditation Board for Education and Training under the Government of India. His tireless efforts in educator empowerment continue to transform classrooms across the country. On behalf of all the participants, I now invite Dr. Salam to address us.
Thank you, Ms. Himani. Good evening, everybody. Hearty welcome to Extra Mile Education and Training. Well, as everybody is expecting and looking forward to yet another session from Ranjini ma'am, and nobody can miss it, as everybody knows. So, on behalf of everybody, let me extend our heartfelt thanks to Ranjini ma'am for offering this particular session. Actually, this is, a Herculean task as far as, the NCRT manual is concerned. And well, Ms. Ranjini is the right person to take it up. So she, with her expertise and experience, will be able to share her insights, and she will be able to decode the learning outcomes of foundational stage, which are very essential, starting right from the pre-KG till grade 2. So that is the foundation stage as far as the new education policy is concerned. So let's listen to Ms. Ranjini. As usual, she has prepared a lot of things. Without any rest, she has been updating me right from the morning, even late evening also, about the preparations and the things, materials, and she is going to use for demonstrating how the learning outcomes should be met in the classrooms. And also, Madam was talking about the learning outcomes will be very useful for, assessing the students with regard to the holistic progress card or holistic assessment. So this is a very, very, very important session. Nobody should miss it, because it takes a lot of time for you to, listen to or read the uh, learning outcome manual by NCERT. But listening to Ranjini ma'am for 1.5 hours or 1 hour, so it will be very useful for us to, remember and take away the very essential, the quintessence of the manual. So thank you so much, Ranjini ma'am. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, Biju sir, Himani ma'am, and all. Let's listen to her. Thank you so much. Over to
Thank you
Himani.
so much.
Miss Himani is there. Left out. Himani got disconnected, I think.
Oh, okay. No worries.
So, Biju sir, over to you, Biju sir.
Okay, sir. Thank you. Good evening to all. Most respected Program Director, Dr. Abdul Salam, sir. Today is RP Ranjini Haridas, ma'am, moderator Himani Bakshi, and all other educators in the Extra Mile platform. So, as today's topic NEP 2020, disappearing the learning outcome at the foundational stage. So, as per the NEP 2020, the strongest emphasis is on the foundational learning, that, as the director told, 3 years to 8 years, that is covering the pre-KG to the grade 2. And also most researchers come to a common conclusion that if the children do not build up strongest foundational stages in the learning literacy, numeracy, and socio-emotional skills during these early years, they will really struggle throughout the schooling period. So, how to overcome all these? How can we generate all the or inculcate the foundational literacy, numeracy, and socio-emotional developments, and also side by side motor skills, language skills, and a lot more. So let's listen to today's RP, who is really dedicated and a passionate scholar who can guide us in all the ways to move towards a betterment of our children. So, as usual, we are expecting a lot from today's session. So, let listen to ma'am and gain today's evening as much as we can. Thank you. Most
Thank you,
welcome
Vijay
to
sir.
Thank
our
you,
resource person, Ranjini ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Biju sir. And Himani got disconnected. She is back. Miss Himani, please proceed to introduce Miss Ranjini.
First of all, I'm really sorry. I think my
It's okay.
system crashed. Sorry, Ranjini ma'am. I'll just introduce.
Absolutely. Okay, no
Yeah.
problem.
Sorry, Biju sir.
It's okay, ma'am.
It's fine, ma'am. It's fine.
Yes. Now it is my absolute pleasure to introduce our esteemed resource person for the session, Ms. Ranjini Harigopal Dasa. With over 2 decades of experience in early childhood education, Ms. Ranjini holds a master's in childcare and is a certified cash trainer and assessor, serving schools and educators across the Middle East. She is also a qualified Senko and curriculum consultant on numerous Indian educational projects in collaboration with Extra Mile. As a master trainer and renowned CPD speaker, her approach is steeped in developmentally appropriate practice, play-based learning, and inclusive pedagogy. She brings warmth, expertise, and a deep respect for children's natural creativity to every session, making her a guiding force in early years education. Dear participants, let us now begin our learning journey. I warmly invite Ms. Ranjini Harigopal Dasa ma'am to take the session forward and enlighten us.
Thank you, Himani Bakshi. As you said, it's been a long time. I couldn't meet you. So today's a great opportunity to see you as well. So
Likewise.
thank you, Abdul Salam sir. Thank you, Biju sir. And thanks to all the participants who have come here. As Salam sir said, this particular session is very important because we are going to talk about foundation stage milestones. So we're going to talk about what is a milestone, why do you need a milestone, what are you going to do with the milestone, how to plan activities around milestone. So before we get started, what we are going to do is look into Ranjini students, right? So that they'll be happy. So I'm going to show you my students. Actually, they have been seated on a mat. So please first take a look and then come back to my session. All right? Perfect. Yes. I hope you're able to see. You're able to see them. Yes. More down.
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
that's a
Yeah,
circle
a little
time mat.
focus required.
Yes, yes. That's a
Nice.
circle time mat. And as I push backwards, all right, as I push backwards, yes, you can see all of them seated on the mat. Okay, I'm also going to show you a bit of what resources we have with me here. Okay, yes, so yes, here, over here. All right, so these are the resources that we have. Just want you to take a look so that I'll be able to show it to you later. And yes, thank you. Yeah, I kind of sought help for showing you the students first so that they'll be happy that they have been acknowledged. I hope you all are happy with my students. So now let's get started. So I'm going to screen share, okay? And let me know, Himanshi, if you're able to see my
Yeah,
PPT.
visible.
Visible, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so the first things first, that is, Miss Ranjini likes people to get connected with her because she wants to help. So first of all, take my number and get connected with me. Please come on LinkedIn, make your profile and connect with Extra Mile. That's what I would ask because all our programs have been tagged there. I want you to come and see what Extra Mile has been providing to all the educators. Do come on LinkedIn, tag with us. That's most important. Do come on Instagram and look for me. I'm at Ranjini_educator there. Right? So that's the first thing I would ask. So now we have an icebreaker, right? At the beginning, we have an icebreaker. So as our sessions are always interactive, it's not lecture mode. I want you to be very smart, swift, go on the chat box and tell me, what do you infer? What do you understand from these two pictures? A quick type. Let me see what you're typing. What do you understand from these two pictures? You can say picture 1, comma, picture 2, so that I'll understand what you're going to say. What is that? Yes, all of them can type Himani. Gurukul studies, yes, Pallavi. Then the second picture. Second picture. Okay, second picture. First is traditional, next is modern.
Modern.
Okay.
Yeah, somebody's written modern.
Okay.
Traditional
What
education
else?
system.
Okay, what else?
Gurukul education, online.
Yoga, peace, yoga and peace, picture 2.
Yeah.
Education, online education. Oh, okay, it shows like online education. Okay. Teacher of various roles. Okay. Meditation, multitaskers. Yes. Yeah. All right. Okay. You have several answers. Very good. Okay. Let's park it there. Okay. Present educational system. Very good. Very good. Thank you so much. Thank you for participating. You know, those days, it's very simple. If you ask the children to sit, they will sit. These days, you might have to use your 8 hands and legs to take care of children. Yeah, that is what this particular picture is depicting. Those days, children, okay, sit, they will sit. Yeah, it's not that these days children will not listen. It's about the teacher has to multitask to bring something out of them. Yeah. So imagine today's topic is learning outcome. You need to multitask to bring certain things out of them, match to the learning outcome. Oh, Ms. Ranjini, then this is going to be very difficult. I thought your session is going to be easy. You will give us tips. Yes, it is multitasking, but it is a teacher's smartness and skill, how to bring things out. So let's go to the next one and see. Yeah, again, quick typing. What do you understand between these two pictures? Again, let me go on the chat box. Yes, these two pictures, what do they say? Picture 1, picture 2. Quick typing. Yeah. Critical, creative. What else? Problem solving, confusion. Okay, you need to tell me picture 1 or picture 2. Picture 2 is of creativity. Yes, Sophia. How about picture 1? Creative skill. Okay, don't think that both are children. Yeah, could be one, could be adult as well. Yeah, picture 1, critical thinking. All right, picture 1, more strategized. Yes, creative thinking, creative thinking skills. Okay, basically it is thinking skills. Thank you so much. Okay, let's take it from here. Picture 1, an adult is thinking. You know, how strategically she can think. Somebody said strategized. Yes, very good. High five to you. Yes, strategize. Start from here, go here, come over here, take right, take left, very strategize. Look at the child stuff. Whatever you show them, it's like a big, you know, what to say, kind of the colors, the rainbow, small stuffs give them happiness. Yeah, for adults, it has to be like this. Yeah, I start from 8 o'clock, I have to do this. Children, they can do things anytime. So, since their brain is so adaptable, now go to picture 1. You don't have to multitask so much. It's only the skill, it's only the smartness, because children love simple stuffs. Yeah, you can make their life more colorful. It's very easy, not very difficult. That's what I would say. So, with this, let's get into core learning outcomes at the foundational stage. Few things are theory in the first 2-3 slides, which I really want all of you to pay attention. Rest of all the slides are all about hands-on activity. As I always go, I finish all the theory and the hands-on with you and close the screen share and show what kind of development can be brought out from each activity that I have around me. Today I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 tables with me, which means I need some time to show you. All right. So first, let's understand why are we here in this session. We are here because the NEP, National Education Policy 2020, recommended quality early childhood care and education for all the children. And then they grouped them into 3 to 8. Age 3 to 8. They group them. Okay, they specifically have a name to call them. We're going to see that very soon in the next slide. Okay, so they are going to categorize them into Balbatika 1, 2, 3, and then grade 1 and grade 2. All right, I'm gonna show that to you. Before that, what are their vision and mission and aims and values? NEP 2020. They want the children to be rooted in culture. Indian culture and ethos, that is ethical behavior. They want, in simple words, they want good children. They want children to be really good, value based. Yeah, that's what I always say. You can't make a teacher, the teacher respond. I always say in all my session. And then I also say that, you know, teacher, if somebody knows English, she can teach a subject, not a big deal. A little bit, you take some guidance, you can teach. But values, not everyone can teach. So a teacher should first instill a value in a child. Then comes education, right? So moral values are very important. All right. So now, most important, look at this picture. The top corner shows differentiation in learning, differentiated learning. And then these are the keywords. Any aspect of a personality in a child doesn't develop in isolation. For example, if I am locked in a room for so many months, yeah, you don't know that what kind of learning has happened. Whereas if I'm with someone, when I interact with someone, that is when you come to know that yes, the kind of the collaboration I start to verbalize to someone. So development doesn't happen in isolation. Yeah, no child should be kept in isolation. This itself says that in the outcome, the most important area of development is PSED, personal, social, emotional development, right? Okay. Then comes all your pedagogical practices. What is your pedagogical practice means? Pedagogical practice means your teaching style. Yeah, you have your own teaching style, right? Everyone has their own teaching style. That style should bring multiple outcomes. Yeah, no, gone are the days where teacher went inside, she went on to the board and said, today number 5, and talk about only number 5. Yeah, if I talk about 5 flowers, the teacher is not able to understand. I'm only telling you 5, which means 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Only you look into math only through numbers. That is a beautiful storybook. Sally understand numbers only through numbers. There is a book, which means if you give Sally 5 carrots, she doesn't accept. For her, numbers meant it should be those numericals. How did that child come out of that mindset and looked into the real environment to understand numbers is the story. Yeah. So these stories should be given to children. So teacher means should be looking at multiple learning outcomes. Her pedagogical practices should be dovetailed to multiple learning outcomes. Only then you will be able to integrate a subject with another subject and give to the child. Otherwise, you'll be battling individually with subjects. Okay, EVS, okay, battle. Okay, numbers, okay, battle. No, it shouldn't be like that. You should be able to see numbers in EVS, see literacy in EVS, yeah, vice versa. This is most important because most often what happens is we do not know how to divide the age groups. So, Balvatika caters to children in the age range of 3 to 6. So, they divide into 3 to 4, 4 to 5, 5 to 6. They call this as a kindergarten. Then they go to grade 1 and grade 2. The main domains, that is, domain means area of development, that you need to look into in this particular age group will be whether children are independent and interdependent. Very important. Please write down whatever key points that I say. Because as Salam sir said, if you have to understand that particular document, it will definitely take a long time. Today, I have highlighted certain keywords for you. Please take a snapshot of the slides that I'm showing you. All right, perfect. So, and also NEP is insisting on teaching them through their mother tongue first, keeping them more comfortable. This is called PK, previous knowledge. You look into what they already know in order to top on their skills further. All right. In grade 1 and grade 2, okay, miss, we understood Balvatika 1, 2, 3, which is 3 to 4, 4 to 5, 5 to 6. What is this 6 to 7 and 7 to 8, Miss Ranjini? You can ask me. That's grade 1 and 2. You look into multiple skills there. Right from prime areas of EYFS, that is physical, PSED, and communication language, you branch out to see much larger perspective of a holistic development. If you look into the last information that I have, yeah, the National Curriculum Framework, that is NCF, FS is foundation stage, has outlined 5 development domains for children. Personal, social, emotional, physical, yeah, also cognitive and sensory. Yeah, so like this, they have identified 5 domains and there are 13 curricular goals with 69 competency. What is that 69 competency? Competencies means the children might do this at this age, the children are capable of doing at this age. So one of you go on the chat box to tell me, why do you need milestones? Why do you need 69 competencies? Let me see the chat box. You tell me, why do you need them? Yes? Yeah? Let me write it over there. Why do you need milestones or competencies? Why? As a document, why do you need to have? It helps in quick answer. It helps in? I'm on the chat box. We don't miss out on the holistic development. Yes. So how do you say it in early years terms? Planning. So that you'll be able to, yes. In order to check Mangai on the achievement, you should know how to plan, right? So next comes your planning. Yes, Jyoti, you should know more about your child. In order to know more about your child, to assist the child, to help the students in learning, to check their progress, to help the nurturing child's all over development, that's called Sharavani, that's called holistic development. Okay, thank you so much for participating. Very good. This is how you participate, right? So it's really good when you participate. Perfect. So let's go to the next one. Yeah. The first one, now we are landing into the document. I will be parallelly showing you another Word document where you can take a picture. Then we can come to this one so that, now look at this, it's the same document. Look here, physical and motor development. It's the same thing as a Word document. I have it with me and I have taken effort to okay, I hope you can see this. Yeah, I've taken effort to highlight it for you. So the first thing is when you see physical and motor development, can you look here? This is called learning outcome. All right, understands nutritious food and does not waste food. That's the first thing. Balvatika 1, Balvatika 2, and Balvatika 3. I have put in the age group 3 to 4, 4 to 5, 5 to 6. Okay, this food stuff is only for these 3 classes? No, go to grade 1, 6 to 7, and 7 to 8. So clearly it shows on the highlighted portion in green. I will read them for you and I will switch to the PPT to tell you what to do to achieve this outcome. This is how we are going to go on all the 5 domains. All right. May I see one thumbs up over there saying, yes, miss, quite clear. One thumbs up on the chat box, please. Quick. One thumbs up. Or say, yes. Yes, miss, clear. Clear?
I think we did get a thumbs up as the
Very
emoji.
good.
Yeah.
Very good. Perfect. Very much clear. All right. So the first thing is differentiates between, who's differentiating? A child should know how to differentiate between things that can be eaten and cannot be eaten. That's the first thing. Yeah. So some children pick up everything and put it in their mouth, right? So we tell the children, 2.5-year-old children, 3-year-old child coming up for pre-KG class, we are so scared. We say that, hey, don't keep small pom-poms. Don't keep the Play-Doh which is bought from the shop. You make edible Play-Doh. If you want to do painting, use the yogurt if the child is not lacto-allergic. Why do we do all of this? Because that is the stage they put everything in the mouth. Their sensory needs are more. Yeah. And if you don't identify, yeah, I want one of you to write it on the chat box. It's called early identification. The terminology is called early identification. In case if you miss early identification, it becomes neglect. That neglect will have a huge impact. Huge impact. Thank you so much, Priya. So early identification, in case if you miss it, then it will have a huge impact. All right. And that will be very difficult to fill through gaps, right? What is the next one? Learns not to waste food with adults' help, because it's 3 to 4. You can see they'll ask them to put the napkin, sit, put your chair closer to the table. Can you sit proper? Can you just bend down, take your spoon and try to put it in your mouth? These are all guidance from the adult. You know better as a teacher. Okay, are we expecting anything around Balvatika 3? Yeah, I'm sorry. I mean, like Balvatika 1 and 2 is focusing on this. Balvatika 3, that is when the child is 5 to 6. Yes, here the child will choose what to eat. So, what kind of activity do you think we can put here? What kind of activity if the child has to choose something? Yeah, what activity? Can you put it on the chat box, please? What activity will you put? Choose. Think and answer. Yeah, it's a dramatic play. It's a dramatic play in the class. What that could be? Fruits. Yeah, healthy and junk food activity. Fruit salad. Very good. That's basically role play. Yeah, I'm happy that you're interacting for every point. I'm really happy. Yeah. So what you do is you're going to put a role play so that the child will choose. Okay, I take a basket. Let me choose the vegetable. Then if I go to the candy corner, the adult will say, too many candies are not good for your tooth. Yeah. Then we sing a song, brush, brush, brush teeth, whatever, twice a day or thrice a day. Yeah. So everything goes dramatic when the children are in KG classes. Thank you so much for participating here. Next, let's go to the grade 1 and 2. What is the expectation? Here, we expect them to prepare food. We want them to be independent. You know why children waste food? That's because they don't prepare. The parents are preparing. The food comes straight away back home. In KG, we are insisting them to complete their box. In 1 and 2, we don't have that. Like, for example, they are lost in a big group. Yeah, it's not like KG. We do check, but in KG, we check more because the parent keeps complaining. Yeah, sometimes they blow it up. Yeah, children don't eat. The food, it's just there in the box like that. It's no good. You're not taking care of the children. We have so many issues like this day in and day out, right, with KG parents. Yeah. This has to be given as a life skill. You can't be pushing somebody always to say, do this, do that. You have to enable somebody. Yeah. Giving them a basket of fishes, it's better to help them to do fishing. It's like that. Okay. Let's go next. Recognizes foods from different food groups. Yeah. Beautiful activity is there. It's on the slide. I'm going to show you that. So if you say physical development, you have gross motor, yeah, jumping, running, skipping, and everything. You have your healthy body, how to make up a healthy body. In that, the most important thing is mind and then physical body and then the well-being. So life skills are important. Hands-on activities are important. That particular age group, especially Balvatika 1, 2, 3, more into dramatic and role play rather than lecture mode. Even the 1 to 2, the class grade 1 and 2, they go with some kind of a hands-on. So these activities will definitely support you. All right. Then the next part is food hygiene we spoke. Now it's personal care hygiene. Please write down, one of you write on the chat box. So far what we did was food hygiene, healthy eating, right? Choosing food, yeah? You choosing healthy over junk food, these stuffs. But now we are getting into personal care hygiene. Thank you so much. In personal care hygiene, covering mouth while coughing, buttoning your dress when you put the clothes, these are all very important. Washing hands proper, yeah. So you have this visual prompts when the children are hand washing. You say that lift the tap, wet your hands, close the tap. Otherwise what happens? Until you take stuffs, the water is still getting wasted. Lift the tap. It's like a chant. The way you voice modulate and say, children get it. Lift the tap, wet your hands, close the tap. This is one instruction. You give multiple instruction, they can't take it. Actually, in cognitive development domain, you will understand that. All right. So this is the first document that I really wanted to share with you. Now, the same document, this one, let's go and see what can I do to bring out this outcome. So we are going to go hands-on now. Yeah. No more lectures. Now going to hands-on. Let's see what we can do. Can you see here? All the resources that I'm showing you here as well as here, they are very, very sustainable resources. Things that are made from simple papers. You don't have to sweat so much. So if you take an old shoe box on stuffs, one is healthy eating, look at the eyes and look at the unhealthy. His eyes goes here and there, maybe tummy pain. Yeah. So we give these activities. The children choose and they put it inside the mouth. Yeah. So same thing can be reiterated through parent partnership workshops in your nursery or the school, saying that, Mommy, green day, Mom, red day. So what children do, they also wear that dress. That particular day, lots of fruits and vegetables in that particular color they bring. They enjoy it. Yeah. All right. That is number one. Number two, if you see, this is Balvatika 1. If you see 2, they do things with adult help. That's why there is an adult and there are 2 children unable to make choices. So they're just making choices. They're just transitioning from Balvatika 1 to 2. Go to the next one, role play, the third picture, a child and then the teddy bear. You must keep a teddy bear for children who are fussy eaters and help them role play. Oh, teddy bear, you want to eat healthy food? First fruits and then rice and stuffs. All right, this is a fruit snack time. Let's have it. Yeah, some children, they open their chocolates and stuffs. They want to eat all of that, but you should never allow them. And you can't be very hard on them. So what do? You help them to understand which break is for what. Is it snack break, lunch break, mid-lunch break, mid-snack break? You should help them understand. That's one part. And just telling them they don't understand, you put it on a visual timetable. Yeah. So role play is the best. After that, in Balvatika 2, 3, you can expect children to do things on their own. They do things on their own. That is 5 to 6 years. Until then, they need the adult. Without the adult, little bit of a role play, slowly weaning them off from the adult, catch, I would say, and then helping them. And role play helps. This is role play. The child in this picture where my mouse is hovering, that is role play. Child is role playing. When you role play, quickly take a post-it slip, go closer to them and make your observation. Yeah, your journal is over, report card. You don't have to sweat so much. It's very easy actually. All that you have to do is you have to understand each domain and the keywords under each domain, whether the keywords are put into activity form. Because learning for foundation stage is through play. Right? And then look at this. Some children role play. Okay, I'm the chef. You said you're the customer. I'm serving you. One does the billing. These are all very important. They have this 3D food pyramid. Foundation stage. Yeah, that is the grade 2. They do this food pyramid. Yeah, and then they put, what can I eat? Fruits and vegetables. Okay, the last part, the cone, the last part is fats and sugar. Yeah, I can't eat too many chocolates. I can't eat the donuts. Yeah, why? Look at the next picture. Tummy pain. You should tell them why they should eat this. They should know why they should not eat. So if you go to the physical development foundation stage document, it clearly says all of this which I have captured for you. I hope it's clear. All right. So we're going to go to the next one, which is personal care hygiene. All right. Thank you so much. So now we go to personal care hygiene. There is a beautiful song. Yeah. The YouTube link I will be sharing in a couple of minutes for you when I'm done with this particular slide. Okay. So, there is a song like, Shark-a-doo-doo-doo. You would have heard this song. So we sing such songs like, cough into tissues, do-do-do-do-do. Sneeze into tissues, do-do-do-do-do. Sneeze into tissues, do-do-do-do-do. So the children, they like certain rhymes. So when we tell those behaviors that they have to do, then they cough into tissue, they sneeze into tissue. So they don't do all of that. Yeah. Otherwise, they have to cover it with their elbow like this. Yeah. And then this is for personal care hygiene. One more is life skill. They can't throw the stuffs wherever, they can't litter around. So throw away do-do-do-do-do. Into the trash do-do-do-do-do. That's how we keep, we make our own sounds and we keep singing. Yeah. So personal care hygiene also, you can't be shouting at the children saying, can you throw it here? Why did you do it? No, just sing. They understand. Right. So I'm going to share this link with you quite soon. Now, it's more important. We are still in physical development. We spoke about healthy eating. Please understand the flow. We started off with healthy eating, healthy choices. Why not questions? Why should I eat? Why shouldn't I eat this? Yeah. And then food pyramid, making choices, role play, taking things naturally into them rather than mother always shouting, why are you eating stuffs? Why you are not eating all this? Right? They're children. Let's go to personal care hygiene, which is like things like cough and sneeze and stuff, how to take care of your own self, being very independent in the school. Next is fine motor and gross motor. Now, when it comes to fine motor, buttoning skills. So we have simple buttoning skills. I do have loads of resources with me. If I show it like this, you may not be able to see it in the small picture. At the end, I will show you for every word. I have a resource here. All right. You must be staying until the end to see all the resources so that you'll be able to prepare for yourself and bring the learning outcome in children. Okay. So buttoning skills, simple foam fish cutout and put the button over there. That's it. Yeah. Children will keep trying. And when they try from one fish to another, it becomes like a beautiful artistic circle. Yeah, simple activity, foam sheets, not very costly. This one is called a twister. It's a twister mat. Okay, it's very simple. You just put your hand print and leg print here and there. Children will know right, left directions, as well as children will be able to manage the gross motor. It's also important life skill. You know what's the life skill? As they enter, they should keep their bags in the right cubby, even if they are 3 to 4 year old. You can't be always at the back of them. Emma, please put it there. No, they should learn. Keep your bags there. But all that they need is a visual prompt. Can you see here? Drink bottle zone. Why do accidents happen in the class? A bottle opens and then the water goes on the floor and Emma wasn't there and few children tripped and slipped and stuff. Why? Because we have not designated and labeled the area. Yeah. It is a water bottle zone, which means you can't drink water anywhere. Just go there, drink water. Keep your bottle there. It is already labeled. Yeah. Be responsible. It's very important. In all the nurseries here, we have labels for each and every small stuffs. Yes. Yeah. No specific area to drink water. Yeah. You have to make a cubby for it. You have to make a cubby there. A simple basket is enough. You don't have to put a lot of effort in making resources. A simple wire basket. Yeah. The simple earthen wire basket. Just put it there. Put all the bottles there and tell them, just go, sweetie, go there, drink water, keep it there. So that nanny or the Emma can see only that area. Yeah, less work for her. Backpack area. You should be able to have designated backpack area. Very important. Otherwise, you know what happens? You know, the kind of the backpack and the bag rope, they trip and fall. They put the legs inside very, very quickly. They want to run somewhere. Teacher is calling me. I'm going to go to the PT period. And for them, outdoor is lovely. They will just keep rushing. When you ask them to make line, they don't want to make. They rush, they trip, they fall. Accidents do happen. So life skills, these are all life skills. All right. Okay. So before I get to the next slide, I'm just going to give you this YouTube link so that I don't visit this thing back. Okay. Please save it up. All right. We have this in our school as pigeonhole area. Yes, that's called cubby. Yes, Aisha, that's called cubbies. You keep them in different cubbies, and labeling is important. Whatever it is, labeling for them is important. And for the 3 to 4, what kind of labeling will you give? Pictures. It should be picture. Why? Because the children see it as an image. Sheila, Shamla, Sharon, whatever, SH. All 3 bags are together. All 3 bottles are together. Why Sheila goes only to her bottle? Children don't know how to read. They take their own label as an image. Even if all the 3 bags are Barbie bags. Exactly the same. Still, the label, right? What mama would have put, that label they don't know to read, but they capture as an image. That's their cognitive skill. They have that ability. Why don't we use their ability? Yeah? That's called previous knowledge. You need to build on children what they already have in order to give them something new. Let's go to life skills. It's also a part of physical development. If you churn this document, the one which Salam sir has shared, amazing document. Everything is crystal clear. If any teacher struggles on this, She cannot struggle because it is that clear. You can't struggle. This document doesn't give you opportunity to struggle. It's clearly decoded. Okay, perfect. And our session is definitely going to help you with hands-on. Now comes litter, life skills. I went to a school and then a teacher was saying, Miss, our parents are very finicky, Miss. If we ask the children to wipe something, they raise a complaint. You should put this in orientation. Tell them that our children are very good and then they will help you at home as well. We need videos of them helping you at home. Similarly, we will share videos of them helping us. Okay, high five. Make it very smart in dealing with parents. So take them to the outdoor, give them some plastic and stuffs and everything. Let them take the litter bag and put things. They should know how to segregate waste. Yeah, wet, dry. They are learning it. Sometimes when they go to the mall with their parents, they don't put their plastics into any other tissue box, but they put it over there. Even if the parents say, just put it there and come, it's time up. No, teacher has taught me I can put it only here. That's how they imbibe their skills. All right. So children should know how to put things inside the dustbin. Yeah. The leg press dustbin so that they don't keep touching it. It's very important. In case if they have touched, they should know how to wash hands. You know, the shoelace, half of the children, they trip and fall. Either I stamp on his legs, his lace, or he's going to stamp on my stuff because it's not tied proper. Yeah. And then every time when you see the children, they go to that nanny or the ayama and say, put the leg there. Put it for me. Yeah. You should give them skills. I have a lovely one. See here, shoelace. There's just a simple card piece. Just took a printout, made some punch holes, took a lace, and it's just there. We give this to our children so that they can tie their own shoelace. So everything is possible. We have old shirts with us. We have old pants with us, asking them to zip, unzip, put things proper. They should have this finger movements. Kitchen gardening is the best physical development. You should have a simple kitchen garden for your school and ask the parents to give small pots, very small, tiny pots, and put their child's label over there. Every child will just go just go water it. Right? And look at the table, children are wiping. At least after they eat, they have to wipe their own table. That is their portion of the table. Though not the other table, at least this. These are all very important on the life skills, completely coming under your foundational stage document. What is this? Next one. They should also be aware as a part of life skill that ocean cleanup activity. This is actually called a tabletop. Okay. What you do is you put all the plastics, so many things that you go to the beach and you throw stuffs, right? All that is put here and the animal toys are put here. The children come and then they clean it up. Yeah, it can be as simple as a blue sheet of paper and all the stuffs inside. It can be as beautiful as a tub full of water with a tinge of blue paint and all the plastic cups and whatever, pieces of iron and stuff. So whatever you have, you can put it. Give them a net. Yeah, a fish net. Ask them to take it out. It's an ocean cleanup. Children are aware that environment is important. You go to the beach, you can't simply take popcorn, eat, and then throw it there. Yeah, you get that pink, what do you call this? Cotton candy. And you eat the cotton candy, you have that stick, throw it in the water. Yeah, and children love to throw the slippers and then the slipper will come back. It's a play for them, but it is plastic or some very dangerous choking hazard. It will get into the animal's mouth. Many of them die because of choking hazards. Wet waste and dry waste. It's like an worksheet. It's like a simple worksheet. Ask them to do it so that when they go in the real environment, they know what to do. If you find it very difficult to tell this across to your parents, please put it in your orientation document and make them sign. Otherwise, this is not going to happen. Take it very seriously from me today. Life skills are very important. Education is just not enough. Most important is they wipe their own, boards in the class, and, they have to clean it up. If you spill, you clean it up. Yeah. I have this experience here. Many years back, I was a teacher. One of my child, she comes from a very sophisticated background, a royal family here. Okay. You know what happened? Everyone were eating. Okay. And this child went to the washroom telling me that, Miss Ranjani, they call me Miss Ranjani. Miss Ranjani, washroom. I said, yes, baby. I'm standing in the corridor. I'm looking at you. I don't have teaching assistant. I manage my class alone. So I said, I'm going to look at you from here. The nanny is straight there. It's just one path and I'm watching. Please walk. And the child walked. The child went inside. I saw the nanny taking the child and said, it's okay. After 2-3 minutes, the child came with the nanny. Then I asked, hey, Rose. Nanny name is Rose. Hey, Rose, what's happening? You came to our class. You need something? Hey, Miss Ranjani, Child X called me to the class. I said, hey, Child X, did you call Rose? Yeah, I want her to pack my bag, the child told me. Then I said, hey, Rose, you have somebody calling you. Yeah, and then I sent Rose back. And here I need to teach the child something. If I don't teach the child today, it's never going to happen in the child's life. So what I did a little bit of a dramatic play because the age group of the child is 4. Yeah, I don't have the habit of raising voice on children. Neither children have given me the opportunity to raise voice. They know that Miss Ranjani is always teeth out and smiling. So what I did is I voluntarily pushed my bottle, which was on my table, and said, oh my God. Hey, Child X, I pushed my bottle. I'm so sorry. Now we have to clean up. Oh, you wanted to pack your bag? Okay. Can we do one by one? I said. So I made the child pick up tissue, wipe the water on the floor. We did together. I was not punishing the child. I was teaching the child. We both wiped the stuffs together. I helped the child to pack the bag. The next day I said, baby, you're grown up. If you pack your bag, Miss Ranjani is going to put your star on the proud wall. From that day on, even if you have 5 nannies at home, one for folding clothes, one for putting your dress, one for cooking, one for washing and stuff, please help your children to become independent. They need their life skills. Not always you can pamper and keep them under your wings, right? This is very important. There is no harm in children working for your class. All right. Then comes, can you see that visual prompt? Hand and then a cross, which means don't touch. Right? If you keep saying verbally, they don't want to listen to you. Put the visual prompt because they are back learners. VAK. I want one of you to scribe on the chat box. VAK. Yes. Pictorial forms. Yes, Yashmin. Yeah. Visual, auditory, kinesthetic. One of you write over there. Yeah. So put those things like, electrical sockets. Yeah. They have to be plugged. There is a dummy plug. You have to put it there. And then tell them these are the pictures when mommy is cooking, and don't put your thing on the ladle, don't go closer to the oven. All these are pictures. Can you see? You can't take a medicine, open and drink it. If you go to your foundation stage document, it is clearly written. A child should know that it is a medicine. Child should know, but the child should not put it in the mouth. So what will you do? These days, your phenol, your cleaning agents, they are like rose milk and what is that? Badam milk, pista. It is coming in different colors. And in one nursery, you know what happened? The store door was half open. The nanny had a 10-liter can which has been purchased by the management on a discount. But the lady by mistake has put the cleaning agent, which looks like exactly like a rose milk, in a Bisleri water can, 1-liter bottle, just for her to easily pour. That's not the right thing. It should be in the original container for children to understand. Yeah. And please always close the storeroom and don't leave that keys hanging there. It should be away from the reach of children. These are all very important. Your NEP says all of this. Children should understand all of this. So visual prompts are the best things. Children should know what is a first aid box. They should know how the medicines look, but they cannot put it inside their mouth. Okay, so only role play will help. I hope you're enjoying this by pictorial representation. Now, the last part of your PD. Hey, Miss Ranjini, you said 5 domain. Are we done with at least one? Yes, we're going to close. Okay, don't worry. So, the last part of PD, that is physical development, which says gross motor, fine motor. Yeah, it also has all these knowledge of the world, that is zebra crossing, safety. Yeah, can you see another picture? It's called a window guard. Yeah, it's like a thick plastic which will be put on all the window gap. Child cannot do anything. Did you see the top portion is left? It starts from because of the height of the children. They're not that tall, right? That we don't want to waste that. They put it from there until the end. No child can put the hand inside because 3 to 4 they know how to fiddle with stuffs. A finger guard is very important. Please make a note. If you don't have it in your school, please tell them. They're all pretty cheap stuffs. Once you do it, you don't have to touch again. Yeah, children cannot tear it. It is very sturdy plastic. Then the portion where the picture that you see, that is role play. You role play with your children. So you put certain children on the cars and bikes and stuffs. Some children are pretending they're on the cycle, some on the motorbike. Yeah. And tell them, the signals red, orange, green, and then have a zebra. It's just a black chart and a white paint. As simple as it can be. And please role play and tell them. Otherwise, why accidents happen? They just cross the road. They leave the mom's hands. That is why in the picture, the adult is holding the hands, if you see. So these are life skills, very important. The most important is, again, in the development, good touch and bad touch. We hear loads of story. Children being manipulated because they belong to that vulnerable group. They don't know what is happening around them. In a large community, yeah, housing community, what happens? You have that lift, yeah, and children are playing in the elevator up and down. Not always the lift person might be a good person or any other intruder coming in. You never know who's there. Yes. So children should be shown pictures. What is that first picture? Your parent cuddling you. Your parent taking you on the chest and the shoulders is a good touch. Any stranger coming and holding you is a bad touch. Children should know all of this. There is no shy stuffs about it. Lots of storybooks should be brought for children. What is a good touch? What is a bad touch? According to the age. And please pick it up from age 3 because they are the most vulnerable group. They don't even know what is being touched. They don't know. Yeah. If you give chocolate, they are fine. Something that the mama will not buy and somebody else is buying, they are fine. They don't know. Yeah. Please teach them what is good touch because your NEP policy wants your children to know all of this. Next comes the most beautiful thing that children should know rhythm. Pause. For example, you read the story of a Goldilocks and the 3 bears. The Goldilocks went into the bear's room and the bed was then you pause, the children will say, just right. They should know what is a pause and what's a refrain. So here, there is a beautiful song. I'm sure you will enjoy it. Yeah. Why is my thing shows hands up? Yeah. All right. Perfect. Okay. So that's a song called, yeah, a Ram Sam Sam, Ram Sam Sam, Guli 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 Ram Sam Sam. So you sing in a very normal pace because you're starting the song. And then, Arafik, Arafik, oh, guli, 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 ram, sam, sam. Then the children will sing at the back of you. Then you double the speed. Ram, sam, sam, guli, 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 ram, sam, sam. So your policy says children should know the rhythm, how speed is being developed slowly. These are all in the first domain itself. Yeah. So it's important to pick up songs like this. Then, the roly-poly song, soft, softer, loud, louder. They should know these musical difference of notes as well. Like, though not much, they should be able to understand. So with this, we complete the first domain, which is physical development. So today you would have understood that physical development is much more than Yeah, roly-poly games, yes. Yeah, your PD, I'm just writing it in short form. PD is physical development, is much beyond your gross and fine motor. Today, that's what we understand. It has lots of aspects. If somebody wants to recap, apart from fine motor and the gross motor, what all I covered, please put it as one message. Don't type it individually so that somebody will get benefited out of it. We're going to move on with the next domain, socio emotional and ethical development. Now, we are going to go to that particular. Yeah, look here. I have highlighted this document. Yeah, I'm going to give this document to Salam sir so that he will be able to reach this to you in at least in a different whatever perspective that he wants to reach it to you, because I've spent a lot of time on this document and I have picked out the keywords, right? We are going to go to the social, emotional, ethical. All right. May I see on the chat box? All good to go. One of you say yes, miss. All good to go? Clear? How to put things into hands on? Say yes. Perfect, Manisha. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, thank you. So, on the next learning outcome, which is social and ethical, that is PSCD. If you ask me what is this, Ms. Ranjani, it is fully PSCD plus a little more. All right. They should first know physical characteristics. I have 2 eyes, 2 ears, and mouth and nose, and my hair looks like this, and my eyeballs are black, brown, green, whatever. They should know their physical self. They should also know their feelings. I have a beautiful activity here that you can see it a little bit on my camera. I'm going to show it proper to you later. They should know their feelings. As you enter a nursery or a school, you know what is the first thing that you will expect? A simple table, all right? Lots of feely toys. I'm going to show you one by one all the toys. And then some blocks. So children, when they come to school, many come walking, right, with their parents. Yeah, and then many come by bike, by car, by school bus. Yeah, sometimes some children are have single parent, they don't have mother or father, probably guardian is bringing them, right? So when that is the case, what happens? They come with different moods. There is an imbalance. Now you're expecting them to listen to you for the next 6 hours. So you should know their feelings. They themselves should know what feelings they're going through. Yeah, I think I told Salam sir on the other day that I was invited to a youth forum. The age group was 13 to 18, and a girl comes in and then says, "Hey, Miss Ranj," I asked the child, "Okay, I heard that you are sad. What's making you feel sad?" The child said, "He's not putting likes on Instagram." I asked, "Who's that?" The child says, 13-year-old girl. Child says, yeah, he's my friend. He's not putting. Oh, okay. How many are you in your group? We are 5 people, 3 boys and 2 girls, 3 girls and 2 boys. Okay. So why does that makes you sad? Is it like he's not putting likes for you, or he's putting likes for them? Child doesn't know how to understand stuff. So you have to ask a lot to the child, 13-year-old child. Then the child says, yeah, he's putting likes for them and not for me. I said, okay, no worries. Then slowly comes up and the child likes and stuffs, and that's a different stuff. But what I'm trying to say is children don't know how to decode their feelings, what they like. And half of the children, they don't even know that what is sad, angry, frustrated. Yeah. What is that? Mood swing. They use very beautiful, new words from the literacy, but none of them are going to help them. Yeah. I'm feeling depressed. Children tell me, 13-year-old girl, I'm feeling depressed today. Oh, what happened, sweetie? They don't know how to say. So today in 0 to 8, if you can't pick it up, how can you expect a 13-year-old? And then when you are not available as an educator, your parents are not available as an adult, immediate adult. Or I can even reframe it as trusted adult. Can you please write down one of you? Children should be with trusted adults, not random adults. Yeah. When your own trusted adults cannot take care of you, yeah, we are talking about feelings here, then children will go and slide on other person who's your neighbor or somebody of the child's friend's mother, because they are giving more attention than you. Then when this happens for a long time, then you know what happens? At the end of the day, they go off your cliff. Yeah. So, first of all, this comes because they don't know how to put out their feelings. Please help them with the sensory corner, feely corner. How will you bring up? I can say that put a small table, put some green blocks, red blocks, yellow blocks, or some beads to lacing beads, whatever you want. Just put some random construction blocks or whatever. Keep all the feely cards, something like this. My feelings, and then say, how do you feel? Are you sad? Yeah. Are you angry? Yeah. Like this, you just try and give these emotions. Then maybe they will come up with, I'm happy. Yeah. So if you're happy, come on, build yellow blocks. If you're angry, no problem. Stomp your feet, but build red blocks. And then the teacher says, build 5 red blocks. Why, teacher? Because 5 is something I'm going to teach you. So you integrate even your math in your feely corner. It's completely integrated. Everything is holistic with children. So most important is they need to know their feelings. Can you see the second one? Balbatika 2. I am angry because he broke my tower. Should be able to say. If I say it out verbally, I don't use my hands or fist to hurt someone. Do you agree with me? Do you agree with me? Yes? Yes. It's very important. If they are able to verbalize, they don't use their hands. Then you can say, hands are not for hitting, it's for high five. Hands are for handshake, hands are not for pinching. You can put all these as prompts. Yeah, these are all prompts. You understand? Go to the next one. Balvatika 3 expresses emotions through verbal, non-verbal. Miss Ranjini, verbal. Okay, fine. What is this non-verbal? Half of the children teacher, they don't know how to speak. 13-year-old girl couldn't speak. I had to literally drill for 40 minutes to take that one line out that she likes that boy. And finally, I told her, give your Instagram ID. Miss Ranjini is jobless. She will put 1,000 likes for you. Don't go behind somebody who's not taking care of you. Self-esteem. Yeah, very important. So children get into, oh, he's always with me, so he's a nice person. They don't know what is right and wrong. Everything comes from Balvatika 1, which is expression. Drill there itself, all the expressions. Help them say things out. Don't shut their mouth when they want to say. If they don't say, they do something weird. It's better they say it. And then you can regulate. Even in the last session with Abdul Salam sir in Extra Mile, I was saying, you can never stop a child's behavior. Never ever stop. What you can do, max, regulate it. You're doing this way. How about trying this route? That's the only thing you can do. All right. So some children can speak. Some children can draw and tell you. That's what is called gestures and illustrations. Yeah, I'm going to show you a picture on that. Let's go to grade 1 and grade 2, which is the last part. Yeah. Stops crying and explains why they are crying. Very important. Trust me. Stops crying and explains why they are crying. Yeah, it comes only in grade 1 and grade 2. Whereas in KG, what are you saying? Can you stop crying and tell me what you want? How can I say? I don't even know what to say. Right? It's very important. We don't think about all of that. These are all milestones, development. Some children can say only in grade 1, at least regulate their emotions, give importance. Shall we go to the, so this is the main document basically, okay? So this is how I have highlighted, all right? And then parallel play. I play alone. Or she plays, I plays from a distance. We don't go together. Then we cooperatively play. This is also seen under the PSCD. Yeah, demonstrate independence in activities. Miss, I want to do this, miss. Very good, you're very independent. Miss, I can put my own shoelace, miss. I can tie my own lace. Lovely. Miss, I want this, which means preferences. Child wants, miss, I will eat this food first and then I'll take this vegetable. Is it okay? Preferences are given. Child shows own preferences. Follows 3 to 4 instruction only in grade 1. In KG itself, some teachers might say, go to the red carpet, keep the blue blocks and come to the red line. My God, so many instructions. Yeah, if I'm smart, then it's fine. I can copy it. If I can't understand, I forget. I first of all don't know red block. I don't even know the color red proper. You're asking me 3 steps to do. Yeah, you have to divide into smaller chunks. Follows rules and enjoys movement and rhythm. That is when you have to give a lot of activities. Yeah. So many things like put your right hand in, put your right hand, right, left itself, I don't know. That's why I'm putting shoes like this. And on top of it, you're standing in front of me and you're saying right hand, which is my left actually, from this side if I have to see. You have to go mirror image them or go on their side and say stuffs. Okay, so this is how I have highlighted. Now let's go to the PPT. All right, so this is what you saw. Oh, just give me one moment. It's just jumped off. Yeah. Okay, I go on the chat box and I'm going to see if you all are writing. Oh, you're saying lovely. Thank you so much. Hats off. Thank you so much. You're all very kind. You have lovely stuffs more. Okay, so stay with me. All right. So here, what did we see? PSCD, correct? Child should know his own features. I said, what will you do? Just give an unbreakable mirror. These days you get in fancy shop. It will not break. It's a child-friendly mirror. Keep it there. Give some papers. Let the child see and draw. Miss, I don't know how to draw. I had a 4-year-old child S. Huge build. He will look as if he is 7-year-old. But he was 4 years in my class. Nice height. Parents are well built. But you know what will happen? Child will can't jump 3 times and he will fall in the second time. He had this mild ADHD. Attention deficit was there. And the milestone in the development, cognitive development, if you see, it says that child should be able to at least jump 3 times without falling. It's a milestone. Are we checking on it? And all the children who jump are not ADHD. Don't conclude. But weightage should be given. Senko should be able to see it. This boy had a trace of it and we had to help him out. Yeah. So here what happens is the child, especially child S, he didn't want to draw. He came at the back of me holding my sari and he said, Miss Ranjini, I don't know how to draw. I said, come baby, let's go to the mirror. Even I don't know how to draw myself. We both took a paper. He put one eye and I said, awesome you look. Then he laughed. I also put only one. Then he said, Miss Ranjini, you have one more. I said, you also have one more. Okay, let's put 2. Like that we started drawing. Yeah. Now he's much fine. He's in the 5th grade actually. Yeah, I supported him then. It was an extra support because I've stopped teaching children directly long back. I'm an assessor now. So children need to know how to. Then I was telling you, right? Gestures. Some children can speak. Some children can show what they feel. Some children can only draw. This is called mark making. Where my mouse is. The last picture, a child is sitting with a paper, right? It's called mark making. Please write down mark making area. Anything that you teach, teacher. Child should know how to go and draw and show you. Very important. Yeah, it's not about drawing skills. It's about expression, this particular domain. Then what you can do, these are all called tabletops. Okay, you can keep even a simple tray, no problem. There put all the colors. Miss Ranjini, why are you bringing these colors? Because it's a color monster story and I have all the monsters with me. I'm so excited. When I stop the screen share, I will line them up and I will show you. It's a beautiful story of a color monster. Yeah, there was a monster. He was all mixed up. All the colors were on him. Then a small girl came and said, hey, color monster, why are you so confused? Then she kept 6 jars and she said, all that you are scared, put it inside this jar. Imagine, teacher, in case if a child has behavior issue and you put 6 jars and ask the child, baby, if you are scared, draw and put it inside. Children will not have secrets then. If you're happy, draw and put it inside. If a grade 1 and 2 can write, let them write and put it inside. Let them write, draw both and put it inside. That is expression. Okay, don't forget. It's not important if we teach math and science. It's important that we value other person as individuals. Because children don't know that you are wasting time. They don't know that you yourself don't know something. Yeah. I'm not telling you. You means in general the fraternity I'm saying. Yeah, children don't know, they're innocent. So they come with faith that you will take care of them. So please help them on their emotions and feelings and expressions so that they become best later. Now see this. This is the 3 kinds of play in the document that I was telling you, right? This is the one. First, the child starts around 3 to 4 year old. Much before I could say 2 to 3 year old starts to play alone. No PSCD. Doesn't want, just looking at the other person, child doesn't want to go and join. Yeah, just want to play. Then parallel play. You also play, I'll also play. Don't touch my car. Yeah. Then cooperative play, sandpit. Oh, you also put, I also put. Tug of war. That's most important. Even now I play with adults, my friends. Tug of war. Yeah. So these are very important. Okay. We go to the next development, which is cognitive development. Now, one of you on the chat box say, hey, Miss Ranjani, PSCD was clear. Yeah. Thank you so much, Noor. Is PSCD clear? One of you say yes, yes, yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Perfect. Thank you. Thank you. Perfect. That's lovely. Let's go next. The next one is cognitive development. I'm going to go to the Word doc again because I have highlighted things for you. Yeah. When we go to the cognitive development, yeah, look here. I'm sorry to scroll down. It's a beautiful document shared by Dr. Abdul Salam sir. Excellent document. 4 to 5 days I sat on it, but that is not enough. Even if I sit for a year, there will be loads that will come out. Look at the cognitive development. Look at the portions which are highlighted. Look into the learning. Look into the competencies first. It says that observes and understands different categories of objects and relationship between them. If you go and tell a teacher herself will be confused. Miss, what is this, Miss? Categories and relationship. It's very easy. I'll show it through hands-on. First, see what is that. Missing part of a familiar picture. For them, a familiar picture will be an ice cream or an apple. Take half of it. Don't even take half of it. A portion of it like a bite. Yeah. That is when they know something is missing, they'll put it back. So what you should do, one of you please write down on the chat box, please cognitive development starts with what they already know, which is called PK. PK means previous knowledge. Please expand. Okay. Give those things which they already know as a whole object, take a part of it. That's what Balvatika 1 focuses on. Then Balvatika 2 focuses on 3 to 4 pieces. So in early years, you know what we do? We give babies 1 peg puzzle. I keep, it is apple. I take it out, it is apple outline. Finished. But with toddlers, yeah, we keep 2 peg puzzle. With nursery, we keep 3 pegs puzzle. Like that, we complicate the puzzle. That's what is told in Balvatika 1 and 2 as well. Yeah. Then go to grade 1. It's very interesting. 1 and 2 says that finer details. Yeah. Signboards, right, left, places, immediate environment. What is immediate environment? Something that is next to my home. Yeah. Your home, the hospital next to your home, the supermarket next to your home, my immediate environment, my school, my friends, yeah, the school bus which is outside, whatever is immediate to me, I understand. Cognitive skills means you should understand what is there in your environment, real environment. That's most important. So you have documents like this highlighted. Now let's go to the PPT. Can you see the cognitive development again here? All right. Then let's go next. Look here. Very interesting. Yeah. You keep a world map. Okay. Just take an India map. Let's start from there. All right. Take an India map. and tell them Kerala is here, Bangalore is here, Chennai is here, right? And your Gujarat is here. Tell them, where are you from? So, you know what you have to do? Put that India map and cut those portions like an outline, like something like a simple flashcard. Okay, I'll show you a flashcard and put it like that so that when they keep it, it becomes a puzzle. It's very easy. All that you have to do is two printout of the same India map. One you can cut into smaller portions, right? And then laminate it and cut so that it stays with you for more than many years, and then give it to them, they will fix it. So what is this? That is cognitive development. 5 to 6 children sitting together, finding something, whether this is doable or not, is cognitive development. If you see the tagline there, they learn to think how these could work, and they don't stop it there. They keep asking why questions. Yeah. Last week I went to Abu Dhabi. Then there was a teacher who was asking questions. Do you like red or blue? I said, teacher, if he says both no, what will you do? You should ask him, what do you like about your blocks? Yeah, there is a way to ask questions. That's called CTQs. Can one of you go on the chat box to write CTQs? Means critical thinking questions should be open-ended questions. And that open-ended question should be able to build on the child's response. So please write it on the chat box. I would definitely come and check. Yeah, thank you. So, puzzles. Look at this child. An adult is trying to give him more challenge, and he's thinking why this portion is not happening this way. It could be even a simple Ludo game. It could be even some connections. Yeah. So think about it. And then can you see this parachute? I played last week with my friends because I have my own parachute at home. I took with me. The girls put in all the colorful balls into it. There is a way to lift the parachute. You know what you have to do? You should help your child to hold the parachute only with these two fingers. Pointer, thumb, not the whole stuff. Only this. That will strengthen their whole hand grip. The whole hand grip and the grasp. All right. They have to hold it like this. And then this depends on not an individual child. It depends on the whole group. So what they do? Up, down, shoot. When they shoot, when they say shoot, they hold the parachute like this, not like straight. If they go straight, all the balls will go and come back on the same parachute, doesn't go out. We tried this as an adult. The adult felt amazing. They said, hey, Ms. Ranjini, very helpful. Then it goes out. You have to do it like this. Yeah. So these are cognitive skills. Yeah. A lot are there. Look at the puzzle stuff. Yeah. So let's go to the next one. More important, I have kept this slide as a standard slide in all my play and learning and development. And most of you would have already seen this because it's important for cognitive development. Give them some marbles. I'm talking about grade 1 and 2. Don't give marbles to the KG children where they put it inside the mouth or nose or stuff. Yeah. Give them natural materials. Send them to a scavenger hunt. That is, go out and find something. Let them bring twigs, sticks, whatever they can. Let them bring, let them sort it. If you see the marble, the speciality of the marble is it has lots of colors. A brown tinge, green, algae green, dark, and then black and yellow. Everything is there. Now they will look into the leaves. What kind of shades are coming up? Simple puzzle. All right. 2 manipulatives, 2 sorting shapes, 2 sink and float. On the other day also I was telling you. Yeah, what is sink and float? And I asked the question. Half of you said that it was, yes, treasure hunt, Jyoti. Half of you said that it was heavy and light. It was in heavy and light. The concept of heavy and light has got nothing to do with sink and float. You can't teach the word density to the children. So how do you say that? You tell them that those float on the surface of the water is just floating, and those touch the bottom is sinking. It has got nothing to do with even your feather. When the feather is completely drenched, again you put the feather, it will anyway get inside because he's drenched already, he's wet. You can't expect him to float 24 hours. Yeah, when he drinks more water, he's going to go down. Yeah, your sponge, your cotton swab, everything will go down if they absorb water, right? So that's the thing. You can't say heavy and light for sink and float. All right. So these are the different kinds of activity. Yes, cognitive in foundation stage in the document spoke about shapes. All that you want to throw out, keep it in the middle of a tabletop. Draw with your simple chalk piece all the 2D shapes. Let the children sort it. That's the lesson. For the grade 1 and 2, please put it like this. Yeah, can you see there? Can you sort it with pattern? I have all these toys with me today. I'm going to show you all of it. Yeah, blocks, pegs, puzzle. Yeah, put everything. Let them sort 3D, 2D, colors, shapes, sizes. Yeah, they all are emergent mathematical skill. Look at this one, a real resource from my nursery. Yeah, the teacher wanted to throw away a carton box. Another teacher pulled it up and then she said, Miss Ranjani, let's put pom-poms. And then small size, bigger size, and gave some popsicle sticks, different colors. If I would have been, I would have given a wooden stick and asked the child to paint the stick, dry it, and then insert it. And then there was another carton box where it had a lot of holes and stuffs. She, you know what? This is the one I would show you. See this one. The tissue rolls, yeah, they come on this, right? There's something that you want to throw. These are the ones that you are seeing here. Can you see it here? That hole, this is inserted. The children put all the pencils over there. In case if you put a colorful post-it slip, they will put those red pencils, blue pencils over there. If you put one, they'll put only one red pencil. So, with a simple resource, what are you doing? You're teaching them numbers, identification, colors, sorting with a throwaway material. Something that you really want to throw, you have turned it into a useful one. Okay, cognitive development. Look at these Numicons. I've been talking about Numicons all the time. Numicons you can get from Twinkle Resources, online, free resources. Take a sheet of Numicon, laminate it, put it there. Can you see those muffin tins? All are muffin tins, but inside the muffin tins, one is color, one is letter, one is this, one is that. So, green, pink, yeah, red. Then so they put only those pom-poms there. English is also done. So you can keep these activities as a month-end activity where you can do a recap and do the learning journal. That is your report card. You did math, you did sensory, you did numbers, you did phonics. No problem. Only one resource, which is pom-pom in the middle of the table, but 4 learning outcomes has come out. Easy, right? So you should know how to put it. That's all. Then NEP speaks about writing skill. Rainbow writing is the first thing children go. Then they go by pattern. Standing line, yeah, sleeping line, half standing line. What is that? I'm going to say that and you're going to write it on the chat box. Let's try. Okay. Standing line, sleeping line, half standing line. What is that? What is that? Which number is that? Quick. 4. That's it. Standing line, right curve, sleeping line. Quick answer. Quick answer. Very good, right? So that's how it is. You should be able to tell children on patterns, okay? Tell patterns, help them write. You have to do very quickly on this during the carpet time in the morning. More or less, they don't understand all of that, yeah? You can only ask them, oh, it's very less. Can you give me one more? So that's how verbally they understand. Then you give manipulators for them. All right. Then show picture cards as well. Something like small, big, everything is picture card for them. The one best thing that I would suggest for you for math on cognitive skill is when you put the numbers, put all black, put only the 10, 20, 30, 40 in red or any other color so that they understand that 1 to 9 is something and 10 is special. Later on, they understand place value, unit, tens and stuffs later in grade 1, 2, 3. Not now. But you're paying way right now to say that something is special. Just the way in literacy you tell them A, E, I, O, U is special. Yeah, that's how you say. You don't say vowels and consonants at the beginning. We say it's special. That's all. Right? So let's go to the next one. Can you see this? Play-Doh. Yeah. So I want one of you to write down on the chat box again. Yeah. Addition. We don't use the word addition for KG children, whereas we tell them put things together. Put things together and tell me how much you have. That is addition. Please write down. Putting things together is addition. Take away is subtraction. Can you write it? Oh, I have so many Play-Doh and I smashed 2. Okay, I have only 6. That's how they understand. All right. You can't say that, do it in the head. This is then even hands are okay. I have a resource for that. I'm going to show you that as well. All right. Now, this is, look here, this is grouping. Multiplication, they don't understand. It's a big word for children. So you should say, let's group it. So in a bowl, you put so many colorful blocks. Let's group them. There are 5 red blocks, 5 yellow blocks. Let me put it in different table. From there, they come to this stage of grouping. Then they don't know division. Don't push them for division. All that they know is so many cherries are there. It should be divided equally. Okay, 2 for you, 2 for me. All right, take 2. I will have 2. That's how they understand division. Got it? So this is domain cognitive development. We go to English now. All right. Let me go to the document. One of you please write on the chat box, Miss Cognitive Development was clear and activities are understandable. Yeah. Will you please write so that I will take you to the next one? Yeah. Okay. So we have English, Urdu. So next we are going to go to English. Can you see that? English. Yeah. So let me go on the chat box. Do you have any doubts? Was clear. Thank you so much. You're very kind. Okay. So in cognitive development, the basic thing that you have to understand is children start with listening skills, listening and attention. Because when you say a sound, I have to listen only. Then I can say it back. Listening and attention is the number 1. Number 2 is say things back. In case if you hum a song, then the child can say, Yankee Doodle went to town. So you have to hum the song, I have to say the song. Or if I say the song, then you have to hum the song. These are all lovely activities. Please write down. One of you write on the chat box, humming. Yeah. Then you go with different songs like simple Twinkle Twinkle Little Star to songs like Ram Sam Sam and Ram Sam Sam, because they're all tongue twister. Guli Guli Guli. The child can't say Guli Guli. The child can say Guli Gali Gali. Child can say anything. Tongue twisters. So you have to go slowly with those songs, right? Then the child understands sounds. Okay, the cat says meow, cow says moo. All right, lion roars, and then letter also makes sound. Then they say s, a, t, e. Then they go to the group, sat up in, that is Jolly Phonics or any kind of phonics, UK phonics or any kind of a phonics, Australian phonics. There are different kinds of phonics. All that is important in phonics is they have to be grouped and given, not in the conventional manner from A to Z, right? So they go to phonics, they make sentences, they speak about it. That's English. Now let's go to my PPT here. Yeah, you saw the same thing, right? Just watch this. Look here. Are you all ready to sing songs with Miss Ranjani? Are you all ready? Yeah? If you want to teach children math, then we will say, 5 little ducks went out one day over the hills and far away. Mama duck says, quack, quack, quack. Only 4 little ducks came running back. So now on the chat, how many ducks and what happened to that one duck? Yeah, one duck was missing, right? Yeah, like this you go 5 to 1 with songs, backward counting. All right. And then in case if you want to teach them what is rhyming word, then you sing a song like this. You find a rhyme with me and close and look at these. And then you sing. S is a picture of, then child says sun, right? And then S is a picture of whatever. It also should be that. So any word that has that ending sound, like, for example, if it is T, then it's going to be mat, sat, rat, pat, then that is fine. Yeah, so she helps them give pictures and then asking them to find the rhyming words. Then, if you see this, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Once I caught a fish alive. Yeah, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Then I let it go again. Why did you let it go? Because it bit my finger. So all of a sudden I was singing and I started to talk. Because there will be 4 children who loves music and they will sleep off. There are some children, when I change the voice modulation, they will wake up. It all depends on the individual learners. Don't keep it stereotype while teaching them rhymes. Make it like voice modulation, all right? So that's about songs. They start with songs on literacy. They go with story. I told you the color monster, right? He is the color monster. All right. And then some children in 3 to 5, Balvatika 1. First day at school, you should give them stories like this. Every child will feel shy to be in class first day at school. So you should tell them what happened, how exciting school will be. The tiger he came for tea. The tiger came for tea and he completely emptied all the grocery at home. Yeah, but the parents were very happy. So it's a beautiful story of accepting people, equality. Yeah, going on a bear hunt, amazing story, lot of role play and language literacy because it says squelch, squish, squelch, squish. Children cannot say this, but at the age of 4 and 5, they are able to say it's only because it's a song. Going on a bear hunt, going to catch a big one. Are you scared? No. We can't go over it. We can't go under it. What is this over and under? Prepositions. We don't teach that, Today we're going to teach preposition through going on a bear hunt. No, we just tell them through songs. Later in grade 1 and 2, they do understand. Then they gradually move on to phonics. They say the story, letter, ants on my arm. Ah, ah, ah. They go with the song. Then they go with blending. Stomp. They go with sound buttons. You keep the clay, Play-Doh, and put the B card on top of it, the letter sound. When you press the Play-Doh, it's a sensory material, right? So it gets pressed. Then the child will say, B, bin. And then the picture of bin is also there. Very easy to teach children literacy. Later, only in grade 1 and 2, you talk about phoneme and grapheme actually. Yeah, you talk about phoneme and grapheme, not before. Yeah, then you tell them what is that. Phoneme means you hear, you say, but you don't see it, which means I don't show any visual prompt, but I show you and I say with my mouth and you have to hear, right? If it is grapheme, then I use all the 3 senses. If it is letters, it is SPOON. If you all are interested, sign up with Abdul Salam sir for a phonics session 1 and 2. We will take it up later. Today, I'm just bringing what is literacy. Phonics is a huge topic. Then comes your tricky words. Those words can't have letter sounds. What should I do, Miss Ranjani? Put it on a tree. Can you see a tree at the back of me? Today, I brought a tree at the back of me. Yeah. So such trees can be kept. All those words like see, saw, could, put. What is that put? Which means it should be put. Why you say put? Because he is tricky. Put it over there and say look and say words. They are called look and say words. That is tricky words. In some schools, they call it as sight words or high frequency words. Then you go loads of activities blending. When you go by the CBC words like family words like a family, whatever you call, yeah, usually I don't do with family words and stuff. I go with different combinations and I don't want them to stuck with a specific thing. So usually I don't appreciate family words and stuff. Children they're multitaskers, they know things. So we should never cap them with family words. You can use family words, but I'm saying don't cap them with that. Then you have all of these activities like sound buttons. And look at this one. This is pretty interesting. Hop and take the letter H off. It becomes top. All right, okay. It becomes top. If I put the P in the front, it becomes pot. Like this is analytical skill. You're teaching literacy. Don't you think we are teaching, we are developing cognitive skill, which is thinking which one to go, how to replace, how to swap. That is integration. All right. I would love to play this with you. All right. It's very interesting. Right away, let's play. All right. Otherwise, we might lose out on this. Look here. I hope you can see this. Okay. It's called Wheel of Names. Okay. It's called Wheel of Names. I hope you can see it. One of you say that you can see it. Shiny ma'am, are you able to see? Can you show a thumbs up to me, Shiny ma'am? Yeah, you're able to see the wheels, right? Clear, miss? Yeah? Abdul Salam sir, you can see, right? Perfect. Now see here, you can write all your words over here. All right. Just delete it. It becomes empty. As you add, it will add color. The children will like it. It's digital actually. So you can say words like add family, cat, rat, mat, sat. Yeah. Whatever you want. Okay. Pat. Okay. Done. What I'm going to do now, I'm going to spin the wheel. Look at that. It spins and then it will stop. When it stops, the child will read that particular word, rat. Okay? Yeah? So that word, see? Yeah? Somebody is clapping for us that we read. And then you can take that word off. So it's a beautiful thing. I can put this on the chat box also so that you'll be able to play with your children. All right? Yeah, perfect. The wheel of names have come to your chat box. Please take it. All right, so let's go over here. That's wheel of names for literacy. Okay, see how quickly we learned a new skill. It's not so difficult, right? You can put your numbers over there. Put all the number names, ONE1, TWO2, FOUR4, put all of them. Let them learn formulas. Even if it is higher class, you can use this. I'm telling you, I don't know how many higher class teachers are there. Now comes rebus read. I don't know, teacher, how to write certain words. Don't stop me that I can't make sentence. That's what the child tells you. The child tells you, don't stop me. I can make sentence. How? With picture clues. That's called rebus read, rebus write. One of you please write it on the chat box. It's called rebus, REBUS. Rebus read, rebus write. Now when you come to the secret sentence, it's very interesting. This is moon. Yo-yo. Yeah. Yeah. Dog, apple, duck. That makes dad. So like this, it's a secret sentence. There is a sentence hidden there. When you find the beginning sound of that particular object, you will be able to see the sentence. There's a lot more in literacy. I can't stop because loads are there. You have puzzles. All right. You have beginning word missing. You have rocket writing. Children, all of a sudden, if you just give them big books and write. No, give them a rocket, they will write. Ask them to fly it at the outdoor, they will do it. Yeah, you should know how to take work from them. Next comes your environmental studies. All right. In this, what is most important, we don't have to go to the document. I will stay here. We have hardly a couple of slides now. All right. I hope you all are finding it interesting. Okay. In environmental studies, you know what the foundation stage document says? It is asking you to integrate. It says that name the food. When you name it, it's literacy, it says. Yeah. Do you know edible, non-edible? It says you will be able to say it, so it is literacy. Okay. Types of food. How many fruits are there? How many vegetables are there? Can I count the fruits? 4 fruits, which is sorting, math, which is cognitive skill. Okay. Tell me the fruits. Pineapple. Okay. All right. Apple. So letter sounds come in. So numeracy is there. Literacy is there. Understanding of the world is there. So with environmental science, it is telling you how to integrate with math and literacy. This is called integrated learning. Art of integration. I want one of you to write it over there. Thank you so much. Write it. Integration. Okay. So this particular domain speaks about integrating. Speak about the sun. Sun is one. Number one, only one sun. Right? That itself, KG children can understand. Simple stuffs. Right? Perfect. And then sun, which is literacy. Yeah, like this, you have to be able to help them. Okay. Now comes art. Don't think that art means it's just painting and drawing and coloring. NEP looks much deeper into art education. You know what they are saying? They're saying that all that you want to throw away, pick it up and make a sustainable resource. The whole document speaks about that. Right from Balvatika 1, 2, 3 plus grade 1 and 2. They are talking about, look here, when you scribble, you put a specific pressure. When you paint, you go by a sway, like, you go by a stroke. So all these are general artistic movements, but they are specifically talking about sustainable. Look at this one. This is the one which I showed you now, which is here in my hand. You paint them, it becomes a butterfly. You know the bubble wrap? This is made out of bubble wrap. You know what is this? This is a box, carton box, which we want to throw. Yeah? And what is this? It's a frog. Again, I have used this. What are these? It's just those paper cups. And then that's it. You just painted them. These are all sustainable. Yeah. Look here. Yeah. A bottle that has to be thrown out. We wanted to make some space stuff out of it. Rocket, launch, and all that. So, sustainable resources. Let's go to the next one.
Ranjini,
Last
ma'am?
part of your.
Ranjini,
Yes.
yeah, this link will be stopping at 9 o'clock. So can we wind up at 8:55?
Yeah. How many minutes can you kindly tell me?
Yeah, nearly 8 minutes left.
Oh. Oh my
Is
God.
it fine?
No, not
Yeah,
fine.
because
I
9
have
o'clock
loads
we
of
have,
resources. How can I show in 7 minutes?
yeah, no problem. We can have another session because the
All
link
right,
will be,
okay.
expiring at 9 o'clock.
Okay, 9 minutes. Okay, whatever. Yeah, all right. Let me rush now. All right. Okay, as a teacher, yeah, please support your children. So children play and learn. That's the best part. What I would say is this is called a burger theory. Burger theory means you put all the subjects together. And if you do this integration, you can see this beautiful learning journal coming up. All right. That's what I want to say. The role of a teacher is she is the best person. You all are very good. So please enable to understand how learning outcomes can support children. If you give them roots to grow, they get wings to fly. So with this, I stop the session here and until can you pin me and put me on the main screen, please? So I just
Ma'am,
want to quickly show the
you're already in the
resources.
spotlight. You're already
I'm
in the spotlight.
spotlight. All right, until the thing gets cut. Okay, I'm going to show you resources. Please see the resources which are very important. So right from here, I showed you the shoelace stuff already. Okay, important things for cognitive development is take some, patterns like this and give them wooden sticks. They'll be able to make these patterns because these patterns will help them for sure in making spatial skills. They can use their spatial skills for this. And look at this one again, some cards over here. And can you see this? There is a loop. Yeah. Himani, I can see you, but I want to see myself so that it is a bigger screen. Can you try and pull me somewhere here? Yeah, I can't see me there, but I can see you.
Yourself now?
No, not yet. So if you can see this bird, okay, it has lots of holes like pasta loops, and you have cards what the child has to do. Then you have a simple thread. All right. So like this, can you see this board? It's like a storyboard, and you put your characters over there and try to teach children. You don't even have to, it's an easy board which you can carry with you. Okay, this is one. I want to show you something very important here. These are all letters. Okay, can you see? These are all letters. Okay, this one, can you see letter B here? All right, and then you have the strings so that you'll be able to loop and understand the formation. That's one. Then the thing that I really liked is this wooden part. You can make it lot of child friendly hooks. Child takes the rubber band and makes the 2D shapes on this. So that's this part. The most important for Balvatika is the feely pads. They need to feel it. Only then they will not pinch the other children. They should know what is soft, shiny, hard, coarse, all of this. They come in pads like this. I want to show you one important math material. Can you see this? This is how you do it. It's so interesting. It's so beautiful. And then these are all spatial skills. You have to put both your fingers over here and child has to do it simultaneously, not one by one, simultaneously, so that the left and the right brain works. So that's about this. Yeah. And my God, I really wanted to show you. I pray that the line doesn't get cut. Can you see the dog which is trying to eat? You have a spoon and he has a bib, and then you have all the donuts and the milk, and the child will choose what to feed. So it's healthy eating. The most important thing is you have number one, and you have the small, a bead. Can you see the hole over here? And child has to keep it. And with what the child will pick up? The child will pick up using this. Yeah. So many things are here. And also I can tell you, this is the buttoning stuff that I told you. Simple foam sheet, one side buttonhole. The child has to do it. And then the next one, the child will hook it like this. So it becomes like a loop. Yeah, these are all fine motor skills. I have Humpty number of steps. Time is not there, I guess. So a lot. Okay, see my feely. Children keep making it. You take all of this off. Yeah, it's just a circular stuff. Emotions changes. When I'm happy, I'm like this. When I'm sad, I have something else to put. All right. So these are the ones. And oh my God, my color monsters. Yeah, they'll feel very bad. Salam, sir, if you go. Yeah. Please see the color monster, then go. Look, can't even hold. There are few more. How can I hold? Can you see? Yeah. So color monsters are there. And then these are all beautiful cups that I had. Yeah. You know what? I don't know how to show you. Can you see this? Yeah. A cup with lots of small balls. And there are wooden cups. So the children, what they have to do? They have to use the spoon. Do you think it is easy to use the spoon and pick it up like this? They have to use the small cup. So there are several stuffs. Your cake muffin tin will help them. Please help children. That's one thing I would ask them, because it's lovely when you help children. This beautiful socks that I have. I hope I can turn the camera. I'm not sure whether I'm showing things proper. Himani, can you
Visible.
see
Yeah,
this?
yeah, yeah. Yeah,
The
purple,
socks.
blue. Yes,
Yeah,
yes,
yeah,
yes.
yeah. See, when the socks are paired, it is cognitive skill. There is one socks which is not paired. So the children have to do that. So there are a lot of things that I have that you can do. Thank you so much. Yes. Phonics. Give them. They will read the words like this. Only if they read, they can put it in the loop. Yeah. So you have several cards. This is for grade 1 and 2. Like this, you have loads with me. And my God, Salam sir. See here. I bought for our session a wooden thing with a baby screw. What is this? Screwdriver and a baby screw. These are all child friendly. Children will know how to do this. The more they do, in your foundation document, it says children should know what is dangerous, how to handle, using scissors. Yeah, a lot of stuffs. Okay. Yeah, perfect. Anything else? Let me know. Thank you. Any doubts? Yeah.
Thank you
Look
so
at
much.
this. You did not see all this. Look. Yeah. Something in the cocoon became a butterfly. What that could be, if you ask a cognitive question, then they will say that was a caterpillar. Yeah. All right. Thank you.
Okay, Himani ma'am,
Thanks.
5 minutes
Yes,
left.
yes, sir. Yes, sir. On behalf of everyone present here, I would like to thank Madam Ranjani for such an enlightening session. Your energy, I think, permeates to each one present here. Thank you so much for resonating all our thoughts. And also a big thank you to Dr. Abdul Salam. I think even I'm getting a little fidgety because the time is very less. So thank you so much, Dr. Abdul Salam, sir. Thank you so much, Biju sir. And thanks a lot to all the participants who are with us. And I think everybody on the chat box has been putting forth their viewpoints. They've been praising you, Ranjini ma'am. In fact, the teaching aids that you've just been showing us, they're so beautiful. And Salam sir, I think we should have another session where we can again continue from here.
Yeah.
Endless materials, resources.
Yeah.
So we can conduct, as many sessions as you want, no problem.
Yes, and
Sure.
ma'am, personally, I have a little child and I was listening to you very intently. And to be very honest, I've got a beautiful perspective out of it and would like
Thank
to
you.
hear you more and more, ma'am.
Sure. Get connected. Let's do. Yeah.
Yes.
You don't see the learning outcome for today. The learning outcome for today is Ranjini loves you. And yes, she loves you. Right?
Likewise,
That's the
ma'am, we
learning
reciprocate
outcome.
the same.
Yeah, thank you. That was the learning outcome, actually.
Thank
All
you.
right. Thank you, sir. Yeah.
Thank you, Dr. Salam. Thank you, Biju sir.
Thank you,
Thank you.
Himani ma'am. As usual,
Yeah.
you did a great help. And, there is no word to say about Ranjini ma'am. Everybody, unanimously agrees that, she is so, resourceful and so enriching. We can't find such, dedicated teacher anywhere in the world. So hats off to you, Ranjini ma'am. Thank you so much. May God bless you. Keep,
Thank you.
enriching our, teachers of kindergarten. They are doing a marvelous job. So with your help,
Yes.
their task will be less, but it will be more, engaging and
Resourceful.
enriching.
Yeah.
Yeah. So thank you so much,
Thank you
everybody,
so
for
much.
joining. Over to Biju sir.
Thank you. Thank
Thank you,
you.
sir. Ma'am, really today's class made many of our teachers in the kindergarten to do many things actively, so that not only this merely bookish knowledge or any sort of stagnated way of teaching methodology
Yeah.
will be entirely changed after seeing such classes. So I request our program director to have more sessions so that more ideas will be brought out and the teachers will take the maximum advantages out of it, so that the classroom situation will be entirely changed into a playway method, which
Yeah.
unknowingly they will start learning with great enthusiasm. Really, ma'am, your hard work really having less appreciating words, ma'am. That much
Really,
Thank
hard
you
work
so
you have
much.
done. Very
really,
nice.
I
Ranjini
give you a
madam
high
is a
five.
role model. She is a
Very
role
nice.
model for all the kindergarten teachers, and
Sure.
Yes.
Miss Priya Prabhat is very happy, as everybody
Yeah,
is.
Priya got high five from me. Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes,
Okay,
ma'am, and
thank
with
you.
the passion that you exhibit and exude, it's very inspiring, ma'am. As an
Correct.
educator too, it's very
Correct.
inspiring.
When he said 8 minutes, I was like 6 tables in 8 minutes. How can I do that?
Now,
You know
now,
what?
thank you.
I'm buying every bit of opportunity. These are all circle time maths. Please,
Madam,
small circles.
we will have more sessions on this, definitely.
Yeah, it's not
But
enough. Children are already seated in the circle time mat. They would have been
keep
happy to
storing
put the
for us.
circle.
Keep storing
It's
for
okay.
us. May God bless you. Thank you, everybody.
Thank
Good
you.
night.
Thank you, sir. Good night. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, Peter
Thank
sir. Bye-bye.
Thank you, ma'am.
Bye bye.
Thank you,
Thank
all
you,
the
Ranjini, ma'am.
participants.
Thank you. Bye bye.